Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. My name's Dallin Taylor and today we're going to be talking about how I got this shot without using a drone or any special Hollywood crane.
The truth hurts, and it's hard to say that the pain's from you.
Now, don't get me wrong, there are tons of ways to achieve this effect, and different gear might even be better in different situations. But today we're talking about the gear that I was working with. This scene is from a music video I filmed in Seattle at the Paramount Theater. So the initial scene was supposed to be the artist laying on a couch with a tripoded shot, but after trying the tripod in a couple different positions and angles, I wasn't really feeling it fully. But then I got an idea. This thing. This is the Delkin Fat Gecko triple suction cup mount, and I love this thing. It's got a traditional screw right here. If you know what size these screws are, let me know down in the comments, but these are the traditional DSLR screws that you find on the bottom of the camera to hook up to your tripod. Originally running on Amazon for $110, you can pick these up. They're running a deal for $70. Go ahead and save yourself the 40 bucks if you want to pick up something like this. I bought this originally for a car mount and I use it for so much more now. So in this picture, you can see off to the left-hand side where our scene was set up. The couch was pushed against a wall with a huge framed mirror. We got a ladder and installed the suction cup mounts and we were ready to go. Now, to add motion, make sure that you get a really wide frame. This gives you the capability to have options as far as zooming in and zooming out in post. Let's go check out what we can do in the computer. All right guys, welcome to Premiere Pro. This is the editing software that I use and I'm sure many of you use it as well. So let's get started. I have our clip on the timeline here. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna make a quick animation using keyframes. Now, if you've never used keyframes, these are very simple to use and I'm gonna move fairly quickly. But if you don't understand it, I'm gonna leave some links below for you to check out keyframes in more detail. So let's get started. We're gonna go to the beginning of our clip because we want our animation to start there. And we're gonna go ahead and click on this toggle animation button. It's a little stopwatch. And once we click on that, it creates a keyframe, which looks like this little diamond thing that you can move around. But we're gonna move it to the very beginning because that's where we're starting. So we're gonna hit position, scale, and I also wanna add some rotation to this animation as well. We're gonna go to near the end of the clip where I want the animation to end. We're just gonna add some keyframes by pressing these buttons right here. And once these are added, you can go between your keyframes by pressing these arrows. And now you have a lot easier time than just trying to line them up. Let's go back to the beginning of the clip and we're gonna have it zoomed in because we are zooming out in our animation. I'm gonna zoom in on her face and get her all lined up real quick. So now that I have it lined up on her face, let me show you what this looks like. So this is a really simple way to add animations to your video. I'm going to add a little bit of rotation and give it more of like the feeling of like a crane zooming out and twisting a little bit. Give me a second. All right, so it looks like we got our keyframes all dialed in. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this looks like.
I know what the truth is, and it ain't from you. Let's not get it twisted, don't get it confused.
So if you guys want to pick up one of these Delkin suction cup mounts, I'll leave a link below for you guys to check that out. I also do director breakdown videos, so if you want to check out similar videos to this, make sure you go ahead to my channel. Thank you guys so much